Greetings, beautiful people. It's your girl, yo. I hope you all are having a blessed day. I hope your day is going well. Thank you for everybody in the chat. Hello, Miss Akima. Hi, Kodak Black. How are you this morning? I hope everybody is doing well. Listen, can you guys hear me clearly? I think, yeah, I can. I got the mic off. Yeah, you can hear me. Um, I don't know. I see something that says, oh, that's something else. Okay, so listen. Y'all, I have this live stream that I want to do today for y'all because we are in need of it. Hello, Sassy 81. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time to get in, just a few minutes or so to drop in. I know I'm late, but I do appreciate you guys hanging on and holding on for this very important live stream. And the reason why I'm late, let me just be real. I had to go back outside and I had to put my feet in the grass so that I could stay reconnected so I could be able to tell you guys how to reset your soul. Okay? I wanted to make sure that my spirit was straight before I try to tell you how to get yours straight. So, and y'all know I get up early every morning, right? So between 3:30 and 4 o'clock every morning, regardless of what time I go to sleep. So I've been up early, and a lot of things in my day has been transpiring up until this point. Things, I've been making something move. Let's just put it like that. We live in this world where you have to do some things, right? So I've been doing a lot of stuff. So I already know what I want to say to y'all and try to explain to y'all how to reset your spirit and your inner man, your soul. So I wanted to go back outside just to reconnect and make sure that I can, talk to you. Okay. All right. So look. All right. So listen. Anybody else coming in gonna have to catch this live later. So let's talk. Hey, Lifetime with Tashana. How you doing, baby? So listen. Let's talk about what is the soul. Everybody have different things and wording that they use to talk about the soul. To talk about the soul, and maybe some of you may not know what the soul is. Okay. Well, let me just break it down to you. The soul is the inner God within you. It's that thing that created you, that made you the being that you are today, that made this outer being that you have, right? Because there's two of you. The soul is what's inside of you that's invisible, and then you have your outer appearance, which is the body, okay? But the soul is what operates the entire body, okay? So the soul is the mind of your creator. Let me see if I can slow that down. Your soul, the inner you, is the mind of and the blueprint of your creator, your being. You see? Which made you a human being altogether, right? So, what we were trying to do today is get you to reconnect your outer body, to reconnect with your inner body, your inner soul, your creator, the mind of your creator. Okay? And so let me see if I can say this in another way too, to let you know what your soul is. You know that little voice that be inside of you and you're not talking out your mouth, but you can hear it inside of your head? That's your soul speaking to you. That's the inner you. That's the God in you. That's the creator in you. That's who made you, right? That's what's in you. Okay. Do y'all understand me right now so far? Because if so, we're going to move on. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Put a one in the chat if you understand where I'm going. And excuse me, the soul is the authentic you, the real you. Okay. All right. Y'all are not putting no one in the chat, so I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna assume that you are. Look, I wrote some notes down because I don't want to hello Donna. I don't want to miss what I want to say to you guys, and I'm putting it in order so that you won't so that it'll all be in context. So y'all do understand what the soul is. Now that's what we're gonna reset today. I'm gonna tell you how to reset it. Before you need to know that you need that it need to be reset, there are six signs. That is more than six signs. I'm just going to identify six signs that will warn you and to let you know what it is. Okay, what are some of the signs? Okay, so it's six signs that you need to reset your soul. Okay, first of all, one of the signs is you lack the faith in yourself. You are lacking the faith in yourself. Some kind of way you used to believe in yourself, and you to the point wherein you don't believe in yourself. So you're lacking that type of faith in yourself. Your confidence level has dwindled. it's pretty much disappeared. You have to reset it. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to tell you some things to reset yourself too, but you have to reset that so that you can have the confidence that you need, okay, or the faith that you need, which is your natural powers. This is all a part of resetting your soul, your inner self, your inner man, okay? So, and here's another thing too. You're constantly worried or worrying about things that's out of your control. Things like other people, what they doing, how they moving, right? That worries you. That has you in their business instead of your business. So you're worrying about stuff like that. You're worrying about bills, but that is not out of your control. Bills are in your control, like the bills that you could accumulate, they're in your control because you are the one that create those bills. So you can control them, right? But other people you can't control. And so that bothers you. That's worrying you. For some reason, it's disturbing your soul, right? And you don't know how to fix it. Okay. Here's another thing. Okay, that's another. The third thing is you are emotionally out of control. I've showed y'all videos on how to control your emotions, right? But when it's time for you to reset your soul, you warning signs that you need to reset is when you have no control over your emotions. You have no control of when you're sad, when you're mad, when you're angry. You just have no. You're just completely out of control. You're going with your emotions. You with anything you feeling, you moving in that way, right? So that's another sign that you need to reset your soul, your inner man, refocus it, because are supposed to be able to, or you have the capacity to control all things, including you. You can't control nothing outside of you until you can control something inside of you. And here's another thing on why I'm talking about that. Listen, you cannot blink, think, nothing if your inner soul is not controlled, because the inner soul controls all of that. It controls all of that. See? And when it's out of control and it's not set, people have strokes. You can't blink, they twitch. I mean, their body's all out of whack, right? You start having health problems on the outside when you can't control the inside, the resetting of your soul. You can't control your soul within the inside of you. You did? That's why it's very important to know when it's time to reset so you don't go overboard and so you don't waste all these life energies. Because again, when you waste your life energies, you're dead. You die. So what you're using now and doing now is using a lot of life energies, right? And when you do that, by not resetting yourself, worrying about stuff that you can't take care of or other people and other things instead of yourself, it takes you away. Okay. Here's another thing. You started neglecting yourself. You neglect yourself. You so busy helping other people, maybe. Um, you're busy concentrating on other people, you don't have time to eat your breakfast. You skip breakfast and you go to work because you're going to take care of that thing because you got other things to take care at home with the money and all that. You all out of the way with it. You see what I'm saying? You're not focused. And so you start your losing your control, and you're neglecting yourself. You gain weight because you're eating dinner at late, all different times of the hour. You're off schedule, all kinds of ways. You're out of balance and off balance. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I don't know who that is, but my dog. Hold on. Hey, y'all, that's the delivery man. Oh wait, hold on 1 second. And my daughter, y'all, she just came back in. Okay, back to the point. I'm sorry, I forgot where I was. Hey, baby. Yeah, okay. So, all right, I was talking about you neglecting yourself. Yeah, you overeating, not eating, maybe drinking, using substances that you're not supposed to be using that's contaminating your body, which causes you to neglect yourself. You're not physically exercising, you're not moving your body, you're not doing anything. You're laying around on the sofa or in your recliner chair. You're doing all kinds of things that you're not supposed to be doing because you're neglecting yourself and you're out of control. Some of y'all not getting enough rest. Some of y'all are socially awkward. Some of y'all too active socially. You know, need to pull back and not be so active socially and concentrate more on yourselves, right? So y'all with me right now? Sorry for the delay. Moving right along. Sometimes some of you guys are withdrawal. Some of y'all are withdrawing when your soul need to be reset. Sometimes you just withdraw from society. You just want to curl up in a little ball. You just want to sleep all day. You sink into a depression, a semi type of depression when it's time to reset your soul. Okay, now let's talk about this. Let's talk. Let me see. Now, how do you reset your soul? How can you reset it? And I'm going to tell you how you can reset it. But first, I want to let y'all know this. Do y'all know that everything outside, like nature, in nature, everything resets? It resets itself. And by you being a part of nature, this is why it's so important for you to know that you have to reset your soul. Look, the seasons, they reset. You know the seasons, winter, spring, summer, and fall. Every year they reset. Okay? The animals. Do you know animals reset themselves too? You and they have babies, like, okay, so dogs, they go in heat. Uh, they go in heat to have babies, so that body is resetting to create. The animals, just think about them, they reset. The animals that you eat reset themselves. Did you know that? They reset. So the sun resets itself. North, south, the east and the west, it resets. It goes in different motions, right? So why don't you think that you need to reset yourself or your body? What makes you any different than that? And just as a footnote, did you know that the bats, their cycle when they have menstruations, they have like their uterine walls. It's the same as females, human females. You see, they reset themselves. So everything resets. Look at the deers, and when they go in heat. Look at the deer. See, it's different time. So they know they have sense enough to reset. But we as humans, we don't. We think we have this battery in us that can keep going and going and going. No, you have to reset too. Your spirit, your soul, your inner man has to reset. Okay? So now let's talk about how to reset. How to reset yourself. Oh, and cats and dogs, I told you they reset. Cats do it differently. They go in the heat like once or twice in a week, doing a resetting season. Okay, I just wanted to let y'all know that. That's just like a little tip. That's why it's always important to study them animals and stuff too, because the animals will tell you how to live. They'll show you how to live, right? They show you. Okay. Now listen. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna stop eating animals and any type of animal product. And during this time, you're resetting yourself, right? Now, and I'm not telling you to stop eating animals altogether, although you should. But the reason why you should stop during the time you are resetting your spirit man, your inner soul, is because animals have emotions. All animals have emotions, right? Think about the pig. Have you ever seen a pig get slaughtered? If not, after this live stream, go and search and research and pull up the pigs and how they react, or how they act when they get ready to get slaughtered. Pull it up when the chickens get ready to get slaughtered. They do all that squealing and hollering and all that stuff like that. Well, okay, when they die, they're in a state of emotion, fear. So when you eat those pigs, those animals and stuff like that, you don't know what state of mind or what feeling they were feeling when they got slaughtered. They then go and they cure them. They so-called cure them, right, by hanging them in houses or smoke houses and putting all kinds of preservatives in them, and then you eat them thinking that you're getting something fresh hot off the press. and you thinking that meat is good for you. It's gonna be good for you and all that because they say you need protein. Although protein is in all kinds of vegetables, you don't have to have meat to get protein. All right, but anyway, I don't want to get too far off the subject. When you ingest that meat, you are taking on. It's almost like you know how okay, somebody smoke, they take a cigarette, they smoke in, they inhale and they exhale, right? That's how cigarette smoke is. You inhale and you exhale, right? When you eat things that are wrong for you, like pigs or animals, any type of animal, I ain't just saying pigs, all of them bad, and you put it in your mouth, you inhale it. Imagine the smoke going into your spirit body, into your soul. You're ingesting that energy into your soul, which causes the outer you to act out in the emotions that you consume. Now, so okay, so you stop eating meat and fish. Don't eat that either. You don't eat meat or fish in the time of reset. Because again, it's emotions and everything. In everything. Because it has a brain. Brains think, right? It has a brain. Okay, so now, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to only eat fruits and vegetables, all the fruits and vegetables and natural herbs, all types of natural herbs, during this process of resetting your soul. That's how you're refurbishing, you're getting your soul back to the nature where stuff grow from, where the ground, where mother grows, mother earth grows. All right, the creator grows these things, allows it to grow from the ground, from the earth, from the root of the earth. Okay, so you ingest those things, and that also helps heal your body. It's sort of like, it don't just put band-aids over top of your sores inside of your soul. It heals the entire core of your soul when you eat I'm talking about natural, healthy fruits and vegetables. And you can consume as much as you like, right? During the whole day. You can eat in small increments. And another reason to do that is because fruits and vegetables last in your day, in your system, for like one day. It's easy to come out of you. So it flushes your body. It has a chance to go through your cells. So they hold into your body in one day. Where in meat, any kind of meat that you eat, it takes 2 days, 48 hours to ingest and come out of your system. So, in other words, if you was to eat a hamburger or a pork chop or whatever you eat right now, and it's 120 here right now, 120 here now, it take 2 days for that to come out of your intestines and out of your body. 2 days, right? So you have death, right? You have rotten waste inside of your gut. And it's very important to have good gut health, right? Because if your stomach's sick, your whole body is sick. That's another video. Moving right along. Okay, everybody. Hey, Bolo, how you doing? Hey, thanks for coming. Thanks. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Valentina, how you doing? Thanks for coming. Let me get back over here if I mess up. Y'all know me. Okay, so now I want to talk about. I'm talking about the food. So that's what you should do, and I'm gonna tell you and I'm gonna tell you how long to do it. Okay, depending on how much meat you consume. Like, say, if you eat meat every day, and then you want to try to reset your soul, the best time to do it is when the sun goes down. Like, say, have y'all noticed when y'all go to the doctor and they tell you don't eat nothing past midnight because you're gonna have a test or a surgery or something like that, or some kind of procedure? It's after 12 o'clock. Okay, so let's do this after 12 o'clock. If you're gonna start on a Friday evening after 12 o'clock. Do not eat anything for 3 days. And I'm talking about not food. I'm talking, you can eat food, but do not eat any meat. Do not eat any meat, any rotten meat, any meat. Do not do it for 3 days. Okay, so we're gonna give it a chance to get out of your body, right? And on the third day, if you decide to eat meat after 12 o'clock midnight, which you can be asleep anyway, you can't have that meat until that Monday. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, no meat. 12 o'clock Friday, 12 o'clock Friday night, no meat. And then you got Saturday and Sunday, and then So go into Monday, around about 12 o'clock, then is when you should be able to consume a little bit of meat if you want to go back to it. But chances are, what's going to happen to you is you're going to start smelling the flesh. Like if somebody cooking meat in your house, if you're not eating it, you're going to be able to, your senses are going to open up where you're going to be able to smell the death of the meat. The rawness, the smell is going to make you feel nauseated, right? That's what's going to happen to you because your soul has been cleansed and is resetting to be more sensitive to things around you, to the vibration, to your, your senses. Your senses are being reset as well. In other words, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. All right. So do that then. So that's what you're supposed to do. And eat like eat fruit and vegetables. This is how you're gonna reset it. You're gonna stop eating animal meat including fish, and no animal products, no animal products, none. You're not gonna do that. Okay, then you're gonna drink plenty of good water, you know. And when I say good water, I'm not really talking about the water in the bottle. We all do it because I do it. Water in the bottle, anything plastic. When you get good water, make sure you drink it in brass cup. See if you can find you like a brass cup to drink it in, right? So or copper type cup so that you can get your body have copper in it, and that's good for many of things in your body. Y'all go research that. I'm not gonna get off topic. That's another video. Moving right along. Okay. All right. Now here's another thing. When I was talking about this, I was telling you, I'm just looking at the notes for a minute because I don't want to miss nothing. Oh yeah, yeah. I was telling you about the meat. You don't know when it was killed. You do, and you don't know how it was killed. You don't know how long they had it, and you don't know what type of motion the animal's in. You know the motion the animal was scared because you know the way they do it, and you go look at the videos. All right. Another thing I want you to do. The third thing you need to do. You need to move your body daily. You need to move this body daily, right? Because think about it. You got all these joints, like the joints. And suppose you had your arm holding up like this, well, hey, suppose you can't even see my, suppose your shoulder you had to hold your shoulder like this for like 24 hours. Could you hold your shoulder like this for 24 hours and not move it? And then after 24 hours, then you try to move it, you're gonna feel it'll be so stiff and so sore. Well, if you move it every day, it'd be so flexible you wouldn't have no problems, right? So you're supposed to move that ass every day. And I don't care if you don't do nothing but go walk around your house. If you walk around your house 4 or 5 times, you walk around there 4 or 5 times a day. I don't care how big it is. If it's an apartment complex, get up off your ass and go walk your apartment complex. Go down to the mailbox or something. Make your body move it. I don't care what you do. Just move it. Okay. If you don't move it, you definitely will lose it. All right. And then here's the thing too. As you walking, pray. If you don't want to pray, talk. Talk to who? Talk to yourself or not. Be quiet. And you're going to hear your inner soul resetting, talking to you. So it's going to be telling you something. It's going to have something on your mind. It's going to intrigue you with thought processes and stuff, right? You will be in tuned to the inner you. As you walking or moving around, the inner you is going to start speaking to you. Blood is going to be circulating through your entire body, which is going to trigger your mind, which is going to send off the electricity and the signals and the vibration that you need to raise that vibration so that your inner man, you can hear it clearly. You know how you see something with your ear and imagine I got all these little things around it like sound is coming to it. It's the same thing that's happening on the outside. When you move around, the inside get triggered and it hears, okay, and it speaks to you. I hope it makes sense because I can see what I'm saying clearly, and I know that it works because it happens to me all the time. I know what I'm doing in that life, in my life. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so move your ass, okay? Make something move daily. Then here's another thing: take naps. Because when a sign that your body needs to reset is when sometimes you just feel tired all the time. You can go to bed, sleep a whole full night, and wake up in the next day and feel like you haven't even slept. So if your body is telling you you need to take naps, you do take little small naps or go to bed a little early if you can't take naps during the daytime. And sometimes you don't have to go to sleep. Sometimes you can just, old folks used to be in the chair. Y'all remember being the children and got grandparents around and broad daylight, and you'll see them in the chair, some with their little eyes closed or something like that, and you think that they sleep. You're like, Grandma, you sleep? They'll tell you what? No, I'm just resting my eyes. Sometimes you need to rest these eyes so you can see out of this eye. You understand? Sometimes these eyes need to be closed because see this right here, that's not the real eye that you see. Because I got these glasses that have these eyes, right? But when this eye is open, I can see everything, and so can you. So sometimes you have to rest your eyes so you can see through your spiritual eye things that is around you, things that you need to look out for, things that you need to move out of your way so that you can be productive, things that don't stop, it won't stop you because you can fight against those things because you see them before they come to you. See, so make sure you be able to take little naps and take rest and rest yourself. Rest your body. And when you rest your body, feel your body as you rest your body, especially if you're stressed out. So say you laying in the bed, it's a daylight or something, and you want to rest your body, you just lay in the bed, close your eyes, and start feeling the sensations of your body. Feel your body, right? This is how you get to know how you're feeling. Sometimes you can feel your body just do all kinds of tingling and movement, but you have to know yourself. So you have to feel yourself. Hang on one second, baby. Hang on one second. That was my baby. But yeah, you can feel yourself when you lay down. I know y'all can do that. I need to pay attention to y'all. What are y'all saying? We choose both of your eyes. Yes, right. Your third eye can open. That's right, Miss Akeem. You can. I promise you, it can. It will. Okay. So now, so rest your body. Make sure you get that rest. Make sure you get that because it really will help uplift your spirit and reset your spirit. And then if you look at animals too, here we go again with animals. Look at the lions in the jungle and stuff like that, how they lay around. They just lounge and take the whole day in. But they don't move until they want something to eat. When they're ready to go eat, they move. Look at the birds. They get up in there, they twerk, 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 twerk. They get on a little branch, they sit down and take a little break. But when they're ready to go feather their nest, what they do, they go flying and get that little stuff. Look at the ants. They don't, you think that they'll never rest. But when the leader is moving and the ones in behind, that gives them, they take less steps because the one behind will take the stuff and bring it back and they'll be building. Pay attention. You're supposed to do the same thing. You ain't supposed to be a worker being work yourself to death and don't get no rest in between. You're not supposed to do that. Bees, they work themselves to death. Okay? But anyway, y'all get the picture. All right? Now, connect with that inner man. I don't care how you do it. Connect with your soul, with the soul that we spoke about, and I explained to you what the soul is. Connect with that thing that's within you. And when I say connected, people have different ways of connecting. Some people meditate. Some people just sit and rest their eyes, right? Some people go walk and get into nature, right? They walk. So you can go outside in your house, or your apartment complex, find a nice little area. You can just sit on a bench. You can take your socks and shoes off. You can just sit in a chair and put your feet on the grass where your naked feet is touching the grass. The bottom of your soul is touching the grass. And you could just sit there and just be still and connect with him in that way. Talk to him, her, whoever that is for you, your inner self, the inner voice in you. Talk to that. Even if you have problems, that's the best. You don't have to go to see a psychiatrist or a counselor, although people may have to because they don't know the techniques that I'm using. And I'm no doctor, but I'm just telling you this will work if you try it as well. If whatever you need, y'all know what I'm saying. Put your feet on the grass and talk to and say what's on your mind. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. I don't care if nobody around. Just talk. There's nothing wrong with talking to yourself or even closing your mouth and hearing what your spirit man has to say to you. Okay, then you can have clarity and knowing which direction you should go, which way you should move. All right, all right. If that's one of your things that you need to do, would you say it will work if you work it? That's right, it will, and it can. Sure will. And so some people do this too. Another thing, some people take journals and they write down their feelings. That they do a diary and stuff like that. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to, before I tell you that, no, I'm gonna tell you now why I'm thinking about it. Before you go, or when you first wake up in the morning, write down how are you feeling. Get up in the morning, as soon as you sit up on the side of your bed. I'm talking about before you get all the way out. Sit up on the side of your bed, right? Be still for a moment. Make sure you have your pencil and paper there the night before. And what you do is you sit on the bed and you pick your pencil and paper up and you ask yourself, How are you feeling this morning? How are you feeling when you first slept? After you slept all night now, it's a new morning. Ask yourself, how are you feeling? Write down how you feel. Okay? All right? Now you got that in your head. Go about your day. When it's time to go to bed at night, before you get in that bed, after you don't take your shower and everything, it's time to go to bed. Sit on your side of the bed, take that same piece of paper, and ask yourself, how are you feeling? Right? How was your day? How are you feeling? If that changes from the time you woke up to the time you go to bed, like you may say, oh, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Why are you exhausted? Who contribute or what contribute to how are you feeling before you go to bed at night? Write it down. Who are some of the people that made you feel this way, right? On the job, in your daily life, family members. Who did that? How come they made you feel some type of way? How are you feeling? Write it down. Then you ask yourself, how can I eliminate these things that make me feel bad? This is a way of identifying the people around you, people, places, and things around you. You need to spring clean, reset to help you reset your soul, to reset them out your way, set them aside. You did. This how you narrow it down, right? So make sure you do that. So disconnect from people, places, and things that trigger you and your emotions, all right, and make you feel some type of way that's impeding with you resetting yourself or keeping yourself reset and aligned with one another, meaning the outer you and the inner you. That's supposed to go together. The spirit is not supposed, in the Bible they say they wrestle with the devil. That's wrestling with the good in you and the outside of you. That's what that means. So when you hear that phrase throughout your little Bibles and all these holy scripts that they wrestle with the devil, that means that the man or the single woman or the woman is wrestling with that inner soul. That's what they're wrestling with. They call it the devil because the flesh is weak. Y'all heard that too, right? All right. So okay, I ain't gonna get off subject. All right. So now I'm gonna break this up, and I'm gonna drop the link and see if anybody want to talk about it or ask me any questions. All right. So you know, once you start eliminating things, people, and places, environments that you're in that causes you to be unhinged, or you can't keep a equal balance between your outer man and your inner man, and you can't keep that balanced, you will feel much better once you start eliminating stuff. You're gonna feel lighter, less heavier. In the mornings, when I ask you to get up on the side of the bed and say how you feel this morning, it's not gonna be in a doubt, right? Because you ain't gonna have time to sit on the side of the bed to say how I'm feeling. You're gonna be up and at it. You're gonna have so much energy. You're gonna feel lifted. You're gonna feel vibrant. You're gonna know what your powers are. Your powers are gonna start talking to you. Your abilities. Y'all know we talked about abilities before. If y'all have ever watched it in my videos, I told y'all each one of y'all have an ability to do something God-like, something great, something that people will say could nobody do it, but God did it. But see, if you only knew that it's not the outer God that's doing anything, it's you, it's within you. That is what's blessing your life. That's how you're being blessed in your life, through being able to listen to the inner God, your inner soul, your inner spirit, the thumbnail or the blueprint of the identity of the brain and the mind, the God in you. You see, your soul. So you are the one that have the power. So, and when you are laying down at night and you praying about something and you say, "Oh God, please give me this kid, give me that, please give me this, please give me that, please help me with this, please help me with that," and it happens, do you think that any outer thing is doing that for you? Or is that inner God or inner soul that's reset that's making it move for you? And sometimes it happens overnight. Why do it happen overnight that you get blessed and you have what you want? It's because your soul was the God in you was aligned with the being that people think that's in the sky. But I'm just using that as an example. Although it's everywhere, it's in your aura, it's aligned. And that's why it happened so fast. It was aligned with your soul. It was reset. It was set in the way that it was supposed to connect. That was the connection that made it happen so fast. And I know it might sound like, wow, yo, that's a whole lot. It is. It's a whole lot. But it gets better, especially once you start experiencing it and once you start doing the things that I just told you to do. Okay? So, and somebody might say, yo, how often do I have to reset myself? You can reset yourself as often as you want to. Whenever you feel like heavy, or whenever you feel like things are feeling confusing to you, you can't think straight. Claude, you know how sometimes you have foggy thought processes, like you can't concentrate. You started feeling heavy, tired. You started neglecting yourself, doing more for others and not paying attention to your own self care. When you started getting lazy in that way, some of y'all go to church every week and y'all try to reset yourself that way. Y'all know it's a need for it. That's why y'all go. A lot of y'all was taught to go every Sunday. Some of y'all was taught to go to church more than that, depending on the religion. You can reset yourself at any time you feel the need to. That's just like if you thirsty, you drink water. So if you feel like you need to reset, what you do, you reset, right? But it's all and you can reset as often, but you have to do it at least. You see how these seasons change and how long it take the seasons to change? That's the weather. Your body's different. So whenever you feel like you want to do it, you have to change. You have to reset it. You have to reset your soul. Again, if you don't, you're gonna have a whole bunch of ailments. You're gonna have a whole lot of negative people drawn to you, drawn right into you. You don't even call them, but they can feel your negative energy coming right to you. They're gonna attach to you just like a magnet. You're gonna be a magnet for trouble, problems, situations, bad people. Y'all call them demons, but that is bad negative energy attracting to you. And it's all you can be the woes me type of person. How come every time I turn around, something happening to me? That's because you ain't reset. That's why this problem is happening with you. That's why. So you'll know when it's time to reset. All right. Now, now you know. All right, y'all. So look, I'm gonna drop the link in case anybody want to ask me a question. If not, it's okay, no problem. Y'all can go about y'all day. Y'all can go back and look at this video, and just know you have the power. All right. Just saying. So okay, let me go over here and talk to y'all for a minute, and then we're gonna go on away from here because got things to do. You know how they go, and I know y'all do too. And sometimes, and when you reset yourself, you have so much doggone energy. That's why I can move around like that. I believe in resetting. And y'all notice y'all haven't seen me on these YouTube streets like that. Better reset. I dropped the link in case anybody won't take the link. See, it only takes a little bit of stuff. Sometimes you don't have to eat a whole lot of stuff. Let me tell y'all something. And you know why? Think about this. Two people. Now I'm gonna just use you. Let's use yourself. You can have a whole plate of vegetables. Oh, nothing but good vegetable, all the kind you want, all the vegetables you want. Pile that plate as high as you want, right? And eat it all until you get full. Then you can have a whole plate of meat and starches and stuff. Pile it up as hard as you want and eat it until you get full. Both of y'all are full. Who's gonna be more full of shit when it's time to have a bowel movement the next day? Huh? Who's more aptable of going to sleep after this meal? The one that ate the vegetables or the one that ate the meat? Who's gonna feel heavy? You see, listen, you have to reset. Okay, yes, appreciate it, yo. Hey, thank you, Bolo. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming. So look, I'm gonna drop the link and see if y'all want to come for a second. If not, y'all just say y'all go ahead and we can go on. Y'all go about your day because I know it's a lot of things going on and people have stuff to do. It's beautiful outside, y'all. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna go back here and I'm going to go dig in some dirt, dig a little bit more in the dirt, and and some more stuff. And okay, here we go. I'm dropping it. But I hope y'all understood me. Did y'all understand what I said? I hope y'all understand how important it is to reset yourself. Just know that everything around you has resets in life. Everything. Everything resets from the weather. I mean, everything, just everything. So what make you think you don't have to? And some of y'all may think, oh, if I take a laxative, I take a laxative and clean my body out, maybe on a weekend or something, then I'm good to go. Mm-mm, mm-mm. It's deeper than that. When you reset your soul, when you reset that soul, it's a difference. it lasts you a long, long time. It helps you elevate your powers. It strengthens you. It's like recharging your battery, right? And you're in tune. But the thing about the only difference is you'll know when the battery is gonna run out before it runs out. Way before, you'll know ahead of time. You don't need no warranty on it. Okay? It's like that. Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, y'all. I'm glad y'all came. Oh no, that's okay. I don't. You know what? That's all right, Miss Akimi. You said I wanted, but you drive it. That's all right. That's fine. That's okay, everybody. Hey, Melanie, thank you for coming. I appreciate you guys coming in. Great day. Oh, I got 17 people watching me. Oh, shucks. Now y'all want to ask me no question? You can type in the chat, y'all, if y'all don't want to take the link. If you have a question for me, and I'm gonna look at the chat and see if I can answer your question. If because I know some of y'all might be shy. He said, wait, oh my God. Okay, I'm going up all these comments. Y'all, I told you I have to get better at looking at comments. Because when I look at these comments, I be wanting to talk to y'all. And I'm so used to talking to people face to face, right? And so this is still, it's not new to me. Well, it is still new to me doing the lives, but I'm good at clicking on this camera and just talking. But going back and forth talking to you guys is hard unless I have you up here so I can, we can talk. I'm a personable person, right? All this reading, tick, tick, and all that noise. I be once a child, and just be talking. So let me just look and see real quick. I'm gonna go down. It's a whole lot of y'all chit chatting, and I really appreciate y'all for coming. But I promise y'all, when y'all see me coming on here, every time I come on this on this Jiggle right here, I promise you, I'm going to tell you something that really can help your life. I'm going to tell you something that you can take and you can use. I'm telling you, if you pay attention to what I'm telling you and you do some of the things that I'm telling you, not only in this video, but the ones that I've had previous, you'll be surprised at how much your life would change and how better it would get, for you, especially when it comes to you honing in to your superpowers because you all have them. You all do. Every one of y'all do, right? Y'all just don't know it. Some of you may, but y'all just don't know it. Know it. Y'all don't. Y'all don't use them. You know, and you're supposed to use them, right? Yeah, you're supposed to use them. Some of y'all be using your powers and don't know that you're using your powers in the wrong way. Like, okay, let's think about a thief. Let's talk about a thief. You know, a thief is a smart person. I'm talking about a smart. I ain't talking about the dumb thief. I'm talking about the smart thieves, the ones that don't get caught. You got some thieves that know how to think. They can plan out how to, rob a bank or something crazy, right? They can just, I mean, they can just think about how you can undo the alarm system, and they can do every little detail they can have, right? All the way down, and they can successfully do something like that and get away with it, right? Some people have the power to be smart enough to just disappear, fall off the face of the earth where nobody can find them, right? It's a whole lot of things that they do, talents that they have, but they use in the wrong way. So when I say that you have powers, I mean you have superpowers that you can use, but you have to be able to know that you have them first of all, and how to use them in the right way. Like, y'all see me. Y'all saw me. I don't know if y'all saw this on Miss Akimi. This girl came up and I told her about herself, and y'all know I told you some of the things that I could do, right? I could use these same powers for something bad. Do you understand what I'm saying? I could use these same powers, just like I can tell people about themselves that don't even know them. I could use these same powers against them. I'm just saying, it's very important to reset your soul so that you can do what the inner man or the God in you is telling you to do. You know what I'm saying? Or do you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, your powers can be used against you. Yeah. And I know y'all saying, damn, your thoughts, what the hell are you saying? Well, basically, if you don't reset yourself when you feel the need to do it, it could be deadly consequences for you if you don't listen to that God in you, right? And go with that spirit in you, with that God in you is telling you to do. And so the outer body can comply with the God in you, right? And don't go against the grain, right? Because once you stray away from that voice that's within you and do what you outer body want to do, you're headed for destruction. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. So pay attention to your compass, the inner you. And I know this video was kind of sound like it was all over the place for y'all, but just to want to just summarize it, reset yourself. Reset yourself like the seasons, right? Clean out all the toxic shit out of your body so you can hear what the inner you have to say, the inner God and you have to say. If you don't, you will go astray. It's just that simple. You'll run into people that's going to cause you harm and problems, headaches, troubles. It's death for you. They give you stress, all kinds of stuff. They're going to be attracted to you. These people are going to be attracted to you. Why? Because you're low vibrational. You're not in tune with the you, with the inner you, with the God in you. Your third eye is closed completely. It's closed. You can't see nothing, not even through these eyes. Okay? So you better reset yourself. That's why you should. All right. So anyway, now I don't rattle enough. Hey, Double Speaks, how you doing? Thanks for coming. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying, everybody. And if not, I'm sorry. Then this video won't for you. Hey, Miss So. Hey, 504, what's going on, sis? I know you're working. I know you're getting it in. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Oh, look, here go Mr. Keeman popped up. I was getting ready to shut y'all off. Hold on. Hey, Mr. Keeman.
Hey, Miss Yo, you should have saw me flying to the house. I was on my way home. I was on my way home.
Oh,
And
that's
I said,
cool.
well, if
I
I can make
understand.
it.
I
Yeah.
understand everybody got stuff going on. I said I hope I won't rally for y'all on this video because I can go kind of deep sometimes, and only it's me. I feel like it's just me understanding me, and it's hard for me to relate to. When I talk to people on they would say a spiritual level, but it's really a human level. You know, it's a deep level, but it's I feel like everybody should know what I'm saying because I sometimes think that people are on my level, not saying that I'm better than anybody. It's just that I'm a different type bird. I told y'all that. So I tend to sometimes maybe talk a little bit over people instead of to people because I'm used to having people in my face when I'm talking instead of on this jigamabob. I'm used to having feedback. You feel me?
Absolutely. No, that human contact,
Yeah.
it changes things, you know. It
Yeah.
emotes a different type of energy, right?
Yeah.
So salute to the chat. Salute to
Hey
Miss
everybody.
Yo. Thank you so
Hey.
much for doing this live. And I was wanting to chime in because what you said was super powerful. And when people as content creators or people that provide information, a lot of
Yeah.
times you don't know whose ears it's hitting, whose spirits it is resonating with.
Yeah.
And things that you've said, some of those things I was taught years ago, but you were reminding me,
Hmm.
like with the eating, when you go to reset your soul, one of the characteristics or things that you were saying to do was that you
Hmm.
stop eating meat. And that's
Yeah.
because the animals they have emotions,
Hmm.
and those emotions, whether they're alive or they're not alive, they transfer into you when you ingest them. And that
Yes.
is super super important. And it also, to me, it kind of sheds some light on how we're dealing with a lot of people that are super emotional,
Yes.
right?
Oh yeah.
So where when you talk about the emotional intelligence or being able to exhibit emotional control, and and decipher when it's appropriate and when it's not needed, and etc.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
when you are dealing, like in the culture that we live in, it's like they promote meat in everything, or buy animal
Yes.
products, buy animal
Mhm.
products.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
so it definitely plays a part. And it was like, man, a light bulb went off. It was like, my
Yeah.
goodness, that kind of really sheds light on the
Mhm.
fact that people are really around here not having this pertinent information or these tools to be
Mhm.
able to exercise, and they're simple tools that work deep into whatever your psyche is, your
Mhm.
physical, everything's
Yeah.
interconnected. Your entire being is from the inside out and vice versa, right? So I don't
Mhm.
know. I thought that that was profound.
Yeah.
And I wanted to thank you for actually, giving us those upon, whose ears this information is falling upon, to be able to utilize some of these tools, because balance and the equilibrium it is super important in order for us to be able to navigate and deal with all of the external stuff and internal stuff
Oh
that we
yeah.
are faced with on a day-to-day basis navigating through this world.
And now, thank you, Mr. Keyman. I appreciate your comment. But you know something too? This is why everybody that you see here on this internet and off in your real life are in such a state of survival mode.
Yep.
What do animals do?
They
They
hunt.
survive.
Hmm.
So when you eat them, what would be your characteristics or you eat the animal and they go into your DNA and all of that? What do you take on from them? You take on their survival mode instincts. This
Wow.
is why you all are arguing with one another.
Wow.
This is why you want to kill one another. This is why you are in a survival mode. This is why you stealing from one another. I can see. This is what's happening. This is why you're trying to kill each other off. You understand? Whether it be from backbiting or whatever it is. This is why you will have taken on animalistic characteristics. This is what has happened to you all. And that's what I see. You understand? Just so you know,
Ooh-wee.
this is what's happening. And I'm going to tell you something else. It was already in you as children because your mothers and fathers, they didn't know any better. They fed you these things. They would feed you the pork chop, the bologna, even the chicken, all meat. They would feed you these things because they were taught, like everybody, that you need the protein, right? But these meats and stuff that you ate as children, because they were trying to survive, so that to give you a hot dog, right? And the pork and beans to go with it, to make you swell and feel good and full and heavy so you can sleep. They make the biscuits with the lard, more animal fat. So you will find a lot of times people were still doing the same thing we're doing now, killing each other in survival mode, trying to make it, stealing from one another. You see? And it's going on. It's a process is going on and on and on and on. And now we're here and we're acting like animals instead of being in our godly states or our natural states of mind and being. You see? This is what's happening. And so some of you, let me just add this, may say, ooh, why your thoughts don't come to my channel and click on the button and da 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 da. I see you. I see you. But my body knows when to reset. And my body is so in tune. I'm so in tune with my soul and my resetting that I can come and tell you this and you hear what I say, just like y'all just heard what I said. And now some of y'all is like, oh shit. It's not because I have any feelings towards you, ill will towards you or nothing. It's just I told y'all before I don't fuck with that shit. I do it when I feel like it. See, sometimes I might feel like coming in and listen to the noise and joke and play around. But there's other times when I don't. And I know when I need a reset. See? But I still can love you. I still can click on the like button. But don't expect yo to do that because I know that I am. That I am. I'm just trying to bring y'all up here with me. I yield the floor. Go ahead, Miss. Go ahead, baby. Thanks everybody for
Mic
coming.
drop. Nah, that's a mic drop for real.
I'm
Um,
just telling y'all what I see.
sometimes you got to know when to yield the floor, and I'm yielding the floor because I ain't got to add to that. I know that was good. No, for real.
I'm saying
Yeah,
it is what it is.
yeah.
Listen,
You got this chaos. You got the confusion. You got the, like you said. I don't know. That just like is. It just made so much sense, and you're so right.
yeah, but it's okay. But don't get me wrong. It's okay to express how you're feeling if somebody has made you feel some type of way. It's okay. It's okay to express that. But before you express how you feel, you must really think through why are you feeling this way? It's okay. Why are you feeling this way? What is making you feel this way? Why can't you control your emotions in a way when you can express to somebody, fuck you in a way that they understand it, then they will stop fucking with you, then you just move on. I'm just saying, it is ways to do everything. You don't have to go over and over and over again with one another. Sometimes you can sit down and have a decent conversation with a person and both of y'all disagree. It's just all of this stuff. But you cannot do none of it if you're in that animal state of mind, that survival state of mind. And right now, really, that's what's happening. Everybody is in that survival mode and they acting like animals because they're consuming them and they're is in their DNA right now. It's just that simple. That's what's happening. And do you know Jesus said, "Forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they do." And this is true today. Many of you don't know what you're doing. So people like me that can see, I'm talking about that can see, I can forgive you because you know not what you do. I do, so it don't bother me. If you say something bad about me or feel something, it don't bother me because I forgive you because you know not what you do. And you are my brother and you're my sister. But what I implore each and every one of you to do is to reset yourself, reset your soul, reset your spirit, reset that inner man so that you can hear clearly and see clearly, right? That's all I'm saying. And that's what this video was about pretty much, is how we need to reset ourselves. That's just that simple. Okay? Everybody all right?
Yes.
Everybody all right? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
and, I,
Amen. And
and when I tell people that I love them, I told y'all all kinds of love. I can genuinely say I love you all with a pure heart. With a pure heart. Even my haters. Even my haters, because I forgive them because they don't know what they're doing. See? Yeah. As long as you stay over there, don't fuck with me. It's gonna make me mad. Because I told you it's an outer me and there's an inner me. Y'all would love, and I mean the enemy, that's the one y'all want to keep seeing all the time. If I do something wrong or say something off or whatever like that, it's because the outer me is talking. I ignored the inner God in me. See? I know it sounds crazy, but y'all have the power to separate the two. That's why people hurt each other. Because they ignore it. They ignore the inner them. They know what's right. Everybody know what's right and what's wrong, even the child. They don't have to be taught what's right and wrong. Children know what's right and wrong. They do. They already come here knowing what's right and wrong. We've been taught that we're supposed to teach them. But as many children and little small children, if you watch them, they'll teach you.
yes.
See? Anyway, I ain't gonna drag this live stream out. I'm gonna let it go right there because I want y'all to, you know, keep what I said to y'all and hold on to what I said to y'all and try to practice it. Okay. All right.
And
You all right over there, Mr. Kimmy? You mighty
I'm
quiet.
good. No, I'm good. I was listening. You've
Yeah.
been dropping gems from beginning to end. So I just wanted to make sure I did not interrupt.
No, dude, you okay? You know, I talk. We can. You know how we do. We can go back and forth. We can talk. Yeah,
No,
talk.
all day, all day. But no, you've educated me on some things and reminded me of some things. And
Yeah.
thank you. I'm glad that you pushed that live button today because I'm sure I'm not the only one.
Yeah. Sometimes you know, I know I could probably I know I should do more live streams, and I know I should be coming out here talking to you more. But nah, I have to do it when I feel like it, when the spirit moved me to say something to y'all. And then I always want to give you something that you can take with you and you can use in your daily life. Like you can reset yourself Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 3 days, reset your soul, reset your spirit, reset it, reset it. You spring clean everything else. You spring clean your house and all that stuff like that. Spring clean your soul, reset it, reset it. And I promise you, you're gonna feel better and things are gonna start working in your favor. Your will be done if you do that. They say God's will be done. God is in you, which is your will. Your will be done, but you have to be a powerful one and tap into your will, and it shall be done. It's just that simple.
It's just
Anyway,
that simple. For those that are coming in and you haven't been able to watch it from the beginning, please go watch the replay. She's been dropping gems from the
thank
beginning
you.
to the conclusion. It will benefit you, and share this stream because there's somebody that will also that connected to you that will be able to benefit from this information. And with that, Miss Beautiful, I'm gonna drop down. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
having me.
Thank
Salute
you
to you.
for coming. You know,
And
Mr. Keely, you do a good job at summarizing me, and I really appreciate that. I told you I'd be all over the place, but I know what I'm saying. Hey, but you be summarizing me in a little nutshell, and I love that. You know, keep it plain, keep it simple.
well, I learned from the best. I learned
Okay.
from the best.
Thank y'all. Yeah,
We
I
are
appreciate
students and teachers, all of us.
yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Everybody coming, two equal ones. How you doing, baby? Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, hey Rachel. Hey Valentina. I think I saw you and I see your name. Hey Miss 504. Thank you. Y'all go sub up to Miss 504 and Miss Akimi. Y'all go to their channels and subscribe to them. Thank y'all, sisters. Hey Jim's Eye View. Y'all go holler at Miss Jim's Eye View. Bolo's here. Y'all sub up to Bolo. Yeah, everybody, listen. Double speaks, y'all go sub up to him. Hey, listen, everybody. This is something else I'm gonna say too. This is something I'm gonna say. Everybody, um, you know, people be saying go sub up to people and go sub up to people. Listen, go and if you don't do nothing but go, you don't have to sub up if you don't want to. Just go check out their channels. If you like what they're saying, then sub up to them. You see what I'm saying? And then we anybody that's trying to get let me see well let me see here. Yeah, go to their channels and check them out and sub up to, and make sure you just click a like button. If you don't want to sub, at least when they come on, just click the little like button because that'll help them get in the algorithm and people can get to see their videos more. So what does that hurt? That shouldn't hurt nobody, right? That's just free. So go ahead and check people out. And if you click with them and you want to hear what they got to say, do it. And it's okay to step away from anybody if you don't want to talk to them or see them, for a while. It's okay to do that. Should nobody get mad if somebody don't come to your channels and stuff like that? That's crazy to me. Everybody should go anywhere they want to go when they feel like going. And if they don't, they don't. They shouldn't have a light flashlight on because they went somewhere and didn't go nowhere. That's childish. That's childish. That's crazy. No, that's crazy. We are all out here on this internet for our own reasons. Some maybe here for whatever your reason is. Do you leave other folks alone? Let everybody do what they want to do on this thing right here. But most of all, treat each other with respect. Everybody need to respect one another. If you want respect, you have to give it. That's the only way it's gonna happen. Don't ask nobody to give you something that you're not willing to give them. That's everybody, including me. I don't ask y'all to respect me if I don't respect you. But if I'm respecting you, you respect me. It's just that simple. Life ain't hard. Loving one another and treating everybody right is not hard. I don't have to love you to know you. I just know that something bigger. I know that we're interconnected. Y'all just don't. We're interconnected spiritually. We were all made by the same creator. This is why I told y'all, resetting your soul, that spirit in you. Well, that same spirit that I have inside of myself, my own individual, unique spirit, like you do, your own individual, unique spirit, just like you do, it came from one big spirit that we are all connected to. This is why you're my brother and you're my sister. In that way, I'm not talking about the physical body. When I say, hey, brother, hey, sister, I'm talking about the spiritual body. I'm talking about your soul body when I say these things. When I call you beautiful people, I'm talking about your soul body, just so you know. Anyway, let me go before I start preaching to y'all again. I'm gonna go back out here and reconnect again. It'll get a little vibration up a little bit. Keep it like I got it. Keep this natural high going. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all around. Okay, and if not, I'm gonna see you anyway. Okay, through there. Behave yourself. All right. Thanks again for everybody that came. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. Peace, everybody.